the one that we imitate, we emulate. This is the one that he have taught mankind, all that mankind needs to know until the day of resurrection. There will be no other prophet to come after Prophet Muhammad. There will be no other book to be revealed after the Quran.
And there are people, there are other groups that believe that there are prophets that come after Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. What would you say to them? They actually believe that their man was the prophet, and what would you say to them? And what knowledge do you have of this? Can you?
Well, the person who comes saying that he is a prophet after the Prophet Muhammad, then it means that that person came with some revelation. It means that Almighty God revealed to him something. And this would be false, because Almighty God himself, he said in the Quran that this is my final messenger. And this is the deen, or the religion of Almighty God. So anyone who claims prophethood after the Prophet Muhammad, then this is a false claim. And his falsity is easily known. If a person comes and he said that he is a prophet, then he must produce the book. And that book will be with many errors in it, because it will not be a book that came from Almighty God. That he is a prophet, then he must produce the book. And that book will be with many errors in it, because it will not be a book that came from Almighty God.
Okay. I want to go to Jesus, Isa. I'm saying it right. Peace and blessings be upon him. Can you tell us, the Christians, they believe that Jesus, with all due respect to them, believe that that is the only way to Jannah, our heaven, as they call it. And can you explain to us something about Jesus, Isa? Peace and blessings be upon him.
Well, Jesus, the son of Mary, he is our prophet as well. He is the prophet that also came with the truth, and he came preaching the same Islam that all the other prophets preach. Islam is, as I said in the beginning, the meaning of Islam is to completely submit oneself to Almighty God in his oneness, in believing that he is the only one that created you, the only one to be worshipped, and all of those things pertaining to Tawheed. And Jesus was one of his prophets who came with the same message, telling the people to worship Almighty God alone, and do not commit polytheism, do not commit what is called shirk. Shirk is an Arabic word for polytheism. Do not commit shirk, worshiping others beside Almighty God. Jesus is the prophet of Islam. He is our prophet. We love him. We know about him, maybe I may say some things that was revealed in the Quran pertaining to him more than what the Christians know about him. We love him, and we do not disbelieve in him. For a Muslim to ever say one word of disbelieving in the prophethood and the messengership of Jesus would take him outside of the millah of Islam. He cannot take him outside of the religion. It will take him outside of the religion. So we believe in Jesus, but we don't believe in Jesus as a son of God. God do not have sons or daughters. He does not have children. He is not like us. He is our creator. He doesn't have any similarity to us in no way, shape, or form. God, he is the all-seeing. He sees, but it's not like our sight, like how we see. He is the all-hearing. He hears, but it's not like you and I hear. He, Almighty God, he speaks, but it's not like how you and I speaks. Almighty God, he becomes angry at certain things happen that men do, but it's not the anger like you and I. We say, Laysa kamithlihi shay. There is none like unto him. Jesus is not like Almighty God. Jesus is a man like you and I. And this is the difference between, maybe in fact, perhaps the biggest difference between us and any other religion. Maybe it may be this dividing line right here, and that is that Almighty God, that he is the creator, and that there is none that he have created like unto him.
It's located at, and what type of programs are offered for spiritual development? Could you give the people information so they could come down?
The masjid is located at 8726 South Halsted in Chicago, and the programs are, we have the 5 daily prayer, we have what is called Salatul Jumu'ah, which is every Friday that the Muslims have at 12:30. In the wintertime, we're doing it at 12:30. And beside that, there is what is called Dawah program, which is that anyone who wants to know about Islam, he wants to question about Islam, he could come to that masjid, to that place, on Friday evenings at 6:30. And there's a program where the guest is invited to come and ask any question and learn about Islam. And we invite anyone to come, everyone to come to Islam, as this invitation is the invitation that the prophets and the messengers came, inviting the people to the oneness of Almighty God, to worship Him alone.
And I'm not going to say that name because it would be disrespectful, but I have learned more in a month than I have learned in 7 years at this masjid, because there's no big eyes and no big me's, and